conclusion, in my judgment, with which my colleagues, Lord Justices Bean and Edis, agreed, was that the Duke of Sussex's appeal would be dismissed. So that concludes this afternoon's hearing. Thank you.
On May 2nd, 2025, the Court of Appeal in London made a decision that sent shockwaves across the world. This was the day when the UK courts officially dismissed Prince Harry's appeal for state-funded security protection during his visits to the UK. A move that has led to a whirlwind of controversy and debate. This controversial decision, upheld by the courts, maintains that despite his high-profile status and inherent risks that come with it, Prince Harry no longer qualifies for automatic security. This is due to his decision to step down as a senior working royal in 2020. A decision that has echoed through the halls of justice and into the hearts of royal watchers worldwide. The implications of this are far-reaching. For Prince Harry, this means he's left to navigate the perilous waters of public life without the safety net of taxpayer-funded protection. The ramifications of this ruling are not just legal, they're deeply personal, affecting the prince and his family in ways we can only begin to understand. The controversy surrounding this decision is palpable. Arguments have been made that this ruling is not just about Harry's status as a non-working royal, but rather a reflection of the larger societal issues at play. Issues of privilege, fairness, and the role of the monarchy in contemporary society. Prince Harry's appeal was not just a request for protection. It was a plea for understanding, a call for empathy, and a testament to his unwavering commitment to his family's safety. Yet, the court's response, while acknowledging his concerns as powerful and moving, was not the affirmation he had hoped for. The court's ruling, while rooted in legalities, is also a statement on Prince Harry's place within the royal family and the wider society. It's a decision that has stirred up a storm of questions about the nature of royal responsibilities, the definition of public duty, and the very essence of what it means to be a royal in today's world. The court's ruling, however powerful and moving, was not the outcome Prince Harry had hoped for. This decision, and the controversy that surrounds it, continues to send ripples through the royal landscape and beyond. Prince Harry has been vocal about his concerns, and it's not hard to see why. If we take a step back and really look at his situation, it becomes clear that his fears are not unfounded. There have been several instances that have highlighted the potential threats to his safety. One of the most alarming incidents that come to mind is the paparazzi chase in New York back in 2023. It was a hair-raising experience that not only put Harry in danger, but also underscored the magnitude of the scrutiny and attention he continues to attract. This incident, coupled with the chilling threats from extremist groups like Al-Qaeda, has given rise to a pervasive sense of insecurity. Harry's argument stems from this very insecurity. He is a high-profile figure, a prince by birth, a target for those with malicious intent, and yet he is denied the robust security protection that he believes is necessary for his and his family's safety. It's not about entitlement or privilege, it's about a basic human right, the right to feel safe. His argument is not about living in fear, but rather about being prepared for any potential threats that might come his way. He's not asking for special treatment, he's asking for protection. Protection that he believes is necessary given his unique position and the threats that come with it. And really, can we blame him? Put yourself in his shoes. Wouldn't you want to ensure the safety of your family? Would you feel comfortable visiting a place where you knew you were a potential target without any assurance of protection? Prince Harry's argument is simple. How can he safely visit his homeland without the peace of mind that robust protection offers? It's a question that deserves serious consideration, and one that raises important issues about individual rights and personal safety. It's not just about Harry, it's about what his situation represents and the implications it has for others in similar positions. The court ruled that the current system, a so-called bespoke security arrangement, is sufficient. But is it really? Let's delve into this. The bespoke security arrangement is touted as a flexible and responsive system. Powerful figures, including royalty, are provided with a tailored security plan based on the individual's specific needs, the nature of the threat, and the event or location in question. The aim is to balance public interest with personal safety, while also conserving taxpayer funds. Sounds pretty reasonable, right? But let's scratch beneath the surface. How can a system that's inherently reactive be truly effective in protecting someone like Prince Harry, who is consistently a high-profile target? How can it assure his family's safety when threats can emerge without warning? It's like trying to plug leaks in a dam that's already overflowing. And then there's the matter of who decides what constitutes a need. Who determines when Prince Harry's safety is at risk? Is it the same group of individuals who decided he didn't merit consistent security in the first place? The same group who deemed his safety less important than the perceived public sentiment? Furthermore, let's not overlook the elephant in the room, the political implications of this decision. The ruling to deny Harry taxpayer-funded security sends a clear message. He and his family are no longer part of the in crowd. It's a public othering that's hard to ignore, regardless of the court's insistence that this is purely a matter of procedure and policy. And while the court may argue that it's about conserving public funds, isn't it more about controlling the narrative? By denying Harry the security he clearly needs, they're effectively limiting his movements, curbing his independence, and dictating the terms of his relationship with his homeland. This feels more like a political decision than one based on true safety concerns. It's a move that has far-reaching implications, not just for Prince Harry and his family, but for the very nature of royal service and duty. And let's talk about fairness here. Prince Harry was born into this family, served in the British Army with distinction, and continues to have a global public profile. A profile that, mind you, he didn't necessarily choose, but was thrust upon him at birth. He's a prince by birthright, a fact that doesn't change simply because he decided to step back from his royal duties. His service in the British Army is another point we can't overlook. Prince Harry served for 10 years, including 2 tours in Afghanistan. He risked his life, not as a prince, but as a soldier fighting for his country. That service to his nation, his bravery, surely that should count for something when it comes to his security in his homeland. But let's not forget about the public profile he maintains. Prince Harry, with his wife Meghan Markle, continues to be one of the most recognised figures worldwide. Their work, their activism, their commitment to causes close to their hearts, all these make them high-profile targets. The threats they face are real and constant. Now let's consider the legal costs. The court's decision forces Prince Harry to bear not just the cost of his private security, but also the legal costs of this battle. Early estimates suggest these could be over £1.5 million. It's a staggering figure, one that would be daunting to anyone, prince or not. So we circle back to the issue at hand. Fairness. Given Prince Harry's background, his service and his public profile, is it fair to strip him of the consistent security he's had all his life? Is it fair to burden him with exorbitant legal fees just because he chose a different path? It seems that the court's decision is less about safety and more about punishment. Stripping him of consistent security seems not just short-sighted but downright vindictive. It's a harsh reality that Prince Harry must now face, and one that raises serious questions about the fairness of it all. Harry has always said his priority is his family's safety. With rulings like this, can we blame him for hesitating to visit the UK? Imagine being in Harry's shoes for a moment. You're a father, a husband, and despite stepping back from royal duties, still a public figure. Your every move is watched, scrutinised, and sometimes targeted. Now imagine being told you can't have the security you once did when setting foot in your homeland. The implications of this ruling run deep for the Sussex family. It's not just about Harry, it's about Meghan, Archie and Lilibet too. The entire family is affected. The court's decision puts them in a precarious position. It's like navigating a tightrope without a safety net below. One wrong step, one unforeseen threat, and the consequences could be disastrous. And what about their relationship with the UK? Harry may have uprooted his life to the United States, but his roots, his heritage, are still very much British. The Sussex family's connection to the UK is undeniable, and it's a bond Harry would undoubtedly want to share with his children. But how can he do that when every visit becomes a potential risk? This ruling also casts a long shadow over Harry's efforts to maintain ties with his homeland. His philanthropic work, his passion for veterans' welfare, and his desire to make a positive impact are all bound to be affected. After all, it's hard to be present when you're constantly looking over your shoulder. The harsh reality is that until the security arrangements change, it's unlikely we'll see the Sussex family making regular visits to the UK. It's not a decision made lightly, but when it comes to their safety, can we really fault them for taking a step back? It's clear that until real changes are made, we won't be seeing the Sussex family making frequent trips across the pond.